You know, I've caught a silver and big head carp before up on the upper lake, you know, bass fishing. Obviously I wasn't fishing for them, caught them by accident, but I've never specifically gone just specifically for this species.
Anytime you say the word carp, that bottom feeder, everybody has a kind of a misconception or a stigma towards it, but let me tell you, it's a game fish if you want it to be a game fish.
Today we launched below Barkley Dam. They've got a great launch ramp down here. It's newly paved, plenty of parking facilities. The ramp's got good gradient on it. We had no issues getting our pontoon 23 feet launched. It was very convenient to where we were fishing today because we went up and fished very close to the dam, and we had a lot of fun. It was an easy in, easy out situation for us.
You know, I couldn't wait to do this show. Stumbled on this a few years ago, and from that point on, I thought, well, there's something to this. And I have taken numerous people here. I've taken some young men, some college basketball players doing this, and it is a ball. I can't begin to tell you how fun it is, and I'm excited that we got a chance to show it on film.
You know, I think Asian carp gets a bad rap for a lot of reasons. I think there's somewhat of a mystery. I do know this, that there's two types, silver and big head. The silvers are the ones that jump. The big head are the ones that are in school. You get near them, they go down. But they're not bottom feeders, and that's the big misconception. These fish feed on plankton on the surface. Their meat is flaky, white, it's delicious. Back in March, they had carp madness over at Kentucky Dam Village, and I'll admit they drugged me kicking and screaming over to where they were cooking them. I ate it. I was shocked at how good it is.
You have the big head, and then you have this silver carp, and they're both Eurasian carp, so to speak, and they were introduced in some ponds in Illinois. They had to flood. They got into the Mississippi River, got into the High River, all the way up into the Cumberland, and now they're basically everywhere. So they're an invasive species. Really hasn't shown any kind of documented harm to any of the game fish or anything like that, but there are thousands of them on both lakes. Bow hunting is a huge, huge thing here below the dam. At night, guys come out here and shoot them with the bow. It's a great additional resource that I think people in Kentucky should really take advantage of. Could you imagine an 8-10-year-old boy coming out here catching the biggest fish of his life?
I'll tell you what. Oh, there's one just jumped in the corner.
Yeah.
Look at him jumping over in the corner. We were actually fishing in anywhere from 9 to about 25 feet, and the fish seemed to be in 9 feet, they seemed to be in 15, they seemed to be in 20. Eric knew exactly where to go. I mean, we pulled right up there, and I'm not sure, but I think Eric had one on his first cast. I mean, right off the bat. I hope that's going to be heavy enough. That's a good fish right there.
That's about average. Right here's average size. Switch.
Oh wow, that fish right there is what, 8 to 10?
Yeah, easy 8 to 10.
Gonna gap him?
Yeah, Rich gonna gap him. I think he's ready. And the one thing about these fish, they want them out of here. It's an invasive species. It was introduced, come down through the state of Illinois, not to blame Illinois, but that's where it came from. And look where he's at, he's right in the mouth. There you go. This ain't easy to do. You got pliers, bro?
That fish I had on was low.
I'll bet.
That was a big fish.
I mean, look at this one here.
It was a really big fish. Yeah. That's a big fish.
You want this one in or out of the boat?
Let's go ahead and put that one back. We don't need one quite that.
You got your knife, Rich?
Yes,
I'm going to show you what the DNR would like for people to do that catch them. And we're going to do it outside boats because it gets pretty bloody. I'm going to let you do it.
All right.
Since you're going to make just a cut right here, pretty deep. Cut there, and it's going to bleed out, and you'll end up going.
Stick him in.
Yeah, stick him or go down, either one.
What you want to do, you want to get the gut cavity as well as the bladder so it'll sink.
Yeah.
No day on Kentucky Lake starts without a stop at Bassett Gas. Stock up on gear from St. Croix, Shimano, Strike King, Strand, Zoom, and much more. You can stock your boat too with the latest in electronics from Lowrance, Humminbird, Minn Kota, and others. While you're there, be sure to stock your cooler for the day on the lake with soft drinks, snacks, and ice. And you can fill up with ethanol-free gas. Bassett Gas, located 3 miles east of Draftonville on Highway 68.
RE/MAX Real Estate Associates is a full-service real estate brokerage serving the Kentucky Lake area and all of western Kentucky. We have 16 agents with over 200 years of combined real estate experience to help you find your Kentucky Lake dream home. We also offer commercial, farm, and property management real estate brokerage. So stop by and see us at 803 Main Street in Benton or give us a call at 270-527-8035.
Outstanding agents, outstanding results.
You know, Eric, if you had better insurance, we wouldn't have to fish out of my boat all the time and you wouldn't be sitting there high and dry on that dock.
Oh, yeah, well, who do you use?
Our Bargee Insurance Company in Benton, Kentucky. They offer auto, home, life, and health, and commercial insurance, all at competitive rates.
You know, I think I'm going to give them a call today.
Why don't you do that? I'm going to go fishing.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Don't be left high and dry. For all your insurance needs, contact Ray Bargee and Company.
Hey, Randy. Thanks for the tip.
Save some cash on a new Polaris from Polaris of Benton with the best deals possible on the #1 ATVs and side-by-sides in the industry. I'm Melissa with Polaris of Benton, and we would like the opportunity to earn your business right here in Benton, Kentucky. We have a huge inventory on hand, so whether you want to work hard or play hard, we are sure to have the Polaris for you, and we even install your accessories for free. Whether it's sales, service, parts, or accessories, we have what you need right here in Benton, Kentucky at Polaris of Benton. Come check us out.
Welcome to Whispering Oaks. It's the perfect destination for a romantic getaway or a family or fishing adventure. Children can enjoy swimming and playing on our sandy beach or have fun at our playground, while parents can enjoy the gentle breezes at our lakeside pavilion. Go fishing from our dock or take advantage of our boat rentals. We sell fishing license and we have bait on site. Come and treat yourself or your whole family to a relaxing getaway at Whispering Oaks. 11 acres of peace and quiet.
Well, you know, I made a cast between where they were working. They had a work platform in the dam, and I made a cast over there, and I thought I was hung. So I started backing up, and then I felt the fish come out, and then it took off, and it immediately stripped off about half of the line I had on my spool. What it is, Eric, that fish was on the other side.
You had a fish the whole time?
No, it was on the other side, yeah.
Oh, so you
It was on the other side of the rope, so I just kept trying to pull him. I finally got him pulled over. Oh,
Well,
Lord,
mine's
he's
not-
coming towards you now.
We'll just do musical chairs here like we...
This is a big fish right here. I don't know what it is. And I tried to slow it down by putting my thumb on. You can see the black mark on my thumb right there, where the line was against my thumb there. I tried to slow it down, and I couldn't. And I realized I really had a big fish, but I had no idea just how big it was. Oh man! Let me take this little fish right here. Man.
You got a grown one?
I had it in there. It wasn't eating.
It's all right. There you go.
But one thing for sure, you never know what these fish are going to do because they're brutes. I know this much. This is Godzilla.
Yeah, he pulled the boat around.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
telling
pulling the boat right now.
I'm breaking out in a sweat here, boy. Look here, look here.
25-pound fish.
Well, I've got my thumb on the drag too. You know, if you get a 10 or 12-year-old kid out here, you'll be hooked for life.
I know all those people over there are catfishing, and I'm sure they're doing
Look
well.
at look at them over here watching
Yeah,
this.
yeah. And they do this every time I'm over here doing this. Everybody always watches me. I tell you what was really funny about today, you know, there's probably 10 or 12 boats that were catfishing out in front of the dam, and we kind of eased up to our corner spot right up there, and they could hear us hooting and hollering, and the next thing you look up, all of a sudden those boats are a little closer, and they weren't encroaching like that, and then you look up and they're a little closer. They want to see what we're doing, and I can guarantee you that there's somebody going to be up in that corner sometime later today catching some Asian carp.
Have you seen them yet?
No, heck no. He's down there pretty good. This big fish up here now. I thought I was hung over there, and I think
know.
what it was,
He hit it and had it on back around.
he had it taken and wrapped over that type over there where it's got it hung. Eventually this fish will get tired, or one of us is going to get tired, brother.
One's going to win, one's going to lose. My money's on you, though. I'll just
Oh,
tell you
I
that
don't
right now.
know. I don't know.
As they say in saltwater, I'm seeing color. I see color, not much, but I see a little bit.
I know one thing, I'm going to have a bruise in my stomach. You need a fighting belt for one of these. Well, Eric, you take a line of shoes. This is a big fish right here. Start backing up a little bit, maybe try, no, I ain't in it. As soon as they felt any tension at all, man, they took off, and your drag was screaming, and it was all you could do, a double white knuckle grip to hold on to that rod.
You pulled this back all the way from the wall.
Yeah, sure did. Now, how many freshwater fish can you say do that? And you catch, we've been here 10 minutes, 15?
Through that drag down, just, oh my goodness. Eric, this fish is going to spool me if I'm not careful.
I had to chase a couple fish sometimes because I didn't want to
you,
re-spool my line.
this fish would spool me if I'm not careful. I can't imagine using spinning gear on something like this. You'd have to go all the way from here to Paducah before you'd ever get one in. Let's see if I can gain on him again. One thing you don't want to do is reel in when he's taking the drag out. That's a recipe for disaster. Look at that rod throbbing. Wow, what a fight. I'll tell you what, I've been guiding on Kentucky Lake a long time. I've caught some good fish. I ain't never caught one like this.
King Creek Resort and Marina on beautiful Kentucky Lake.
Bee Spring Lodge is located on beautiful Kentucky Lake. Built in 1954 as a fisherman's camp, there's every pleasure for the fishermen here. We have motel rooms, campgrounds, cottages, a dock, and a wonderful restaurant that serves breakfast and lunch from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day but Tuesday. Come visit. You can call us at 1-800-732-0088 and make your reservations today. Bee Spring Lodge, the friendliest resort on Kentucky Lake.
You know, Eric, if you had better insurance, we wouldn't have to fish out of my boat all the time, and you wouldn't be sitting there high and dry on that dock.
Well, yeah, well, who do you use?
Our Bargee Insurance Company in Benton, Kentucky. They offer auto, home, life, and health, and commercial insurance, all at competitive rates.
You know, I think I'm going to give them a call today.
Why don't you do that? I'm going to go fishing.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Don't be left high and dry. For all your insurance needs, contact Ray Bargee and Company.
Hey, Randy. Thanks for the tip.
RE/MAX Real Estate Associates is a full-service real estate brokerage serving the Kentucky Lake area and all of western Kentucky. We have 16 agents with over 200 years of combined real estate experience to help you find your Kentucky Lake dream home. We also offer commercial, farm, and property management real estate brokerage. So stop by and see us at 803 Main Street in Benton or give us a call at 270-527-8035.
Outstanding agents, outstanding results.
You know, you're going to have to give these fish line because they're going to take it. And if you have that drag screwed down too tight, you are going to get your line broke, plain and simple. These fish have got a mind of their own, and they're going to go.
You need help, Randy, I know.
I'll tell you what, I am broke. Like the old WW matches, the tag team wrestling back in the 70s.
What I want to do is I want to make sure we don't get into the top or anything back here. You put some pressure on me now. I got some play on the line.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, I need that.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Look at that monster.
You know,
wow.
I am absolutely, this fish has got me, I don't have it.
Oh yeah, it is. If it's an ounce, you're right. You're exactly right.
We got a scale, I don't think either way.
And I got to tell you, today I had as much fun as I have ever had freshwater fishing. I caught the biggest freshwater fish I've ever caught. And right now, I am physically worn out.
I'll tell you what, this has made my day, brother.
I don't think I'll be able to catch another one there.
You know what? Secretly, Rich is like, yeah, that's okay. I'll take it.
Eric did not overpromise and underdeliver today. He underpromised and overdelivered, and that's one of the things I like about Eric, and that's why I think we make such a good team here on Field and Reel. Today, I guess the fish gods were smiling on me. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I would not want to catch one back to back like that, no, I don't think.
Wow, man.
I've never seen one.
I've never had neither.
Good night.
Oh my gosh, look at the size of that fish. That looks like a shark. Look at that thing. Oh man. Oh my gosh, Eric. That's a huge fish. You ready to take that?
I'm ready.
Because I'll tell you
Rick, you
one
might
thing.
be able to
I'm
get
ready.
Once he comes over here, I'm going to try to get him over here to where
Good. That's prehistoric. Look at that thing.
I couldn't believe when he raised it up. I looked at it and I said, "Oh my gosh, that thing's got to be 4 feet long."
Oh my God.
I've never seen one that big.
Can you handle him okay, Rick?
Yeah, I'm all right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go over the top.
All right, well hang on here. Let me get that bait out of there. Can you hold it until I get the bait?
I can't say this is a Randy fish anymore because I used to say it because of the 12-ounce can that he caught in a few episodes ago. I can't say the Randy fish ever again because I don't think I'll ever top that. It's the largest freshwater fish I've ever seen come in the boat. I think he said it's the largest freshwater fish he's ever caught.
That fish is between 40 and 50 pounds.
It's like we're in a saltwater boat. Rich has got to do the door. Rich has got to do the door.
Oh my God.
Hold him up. Hold him up.
That thing is big as I am.
Is that unbelievable or what?
I know this much. That's the biggest fish I've ever caught anywhere guiding. Here, you hold that thing.
Well, somebody's got to stab on them.
Hold it. Man, oh man. Ooh, Lord.
Woo! and Randy's massive fish, oh my gosh. I've never seen one that up close and up front that big, and be able to put 2 fists in it, unbelievable. When I was younger, we went salmon fishing. And when you go up north, you have the ability to catch those great big fish. And when you get further south, you know, your catfish and sometimes your stripers your only option. This resource here, you'd have to go all the way to the Gulf of Mexico to catch fish like this. But you don't have to. I mean, if you live in Illinois and Indiana, Kentucky, right up the road for that matter, you could come out here in a day and catch fish that you never thought you could ever catch. Who cares if they're called carp? Who cares? They're not bottom feeders, not trash fish. There's a sport to it, and anytime something pulls back on your rod, you're feeling good about it. That one had Randy's name's right there.
I got my name on. Listen here. I'm gonna hold it right here. I'm gonna say 45 pounds. You lift it. You tell me what you think. We don't have a scale big enough to weigh.
Oh, no, I'm telling you, that's easy 45 pounds. That's easy 40. The head probably weighs 20. It weighs so much. I'm gonna give it to Rich.
Here, you want me to stab it first?
Yeah, let's get it over
or
here.
Get over here. You get ready to stab it, and I'll hold it over to
Let me do the honors. Got your skills in there too.
I got a bruise somewhere.
Man. There is nothing like the thrill of a big fish, fellas.
And no matter what species.
No matter what species. Biggest fish I've ever caught, period, on freshwater.
Bee Spring Lodge is located on beautiful Kentucky Lake. Built in 1954 as a fisherman's camp, there's every pleasure for the fishermen here. We have motel rooms, campgrounds, cottages, a dock, and a wonderful restaurant that serves breakfast and lunch from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day but Tuesday. Come visit. You can call us at 1-800-732-0088 and make your reservations today. Bee Spring Lodge, the friendliest resort on Kentucky Lake.
No day on Kentucky Lake starts without a stop at Bassett Gas. Stock up on gear from St. Croix, Shimano, Strike King, Stren, Zoom, and much more. You can stock your boat too with the latest in electronics from Lowrance, Humminbird, Minn Kota, and others. While you're there, be sure to stock your cooler for the day on the lake with soft drinks, snacks, and ice. And you can fill up with ethanol-free gas. Bassett Gas, located 3 miles east of Draftonville on Highway 68. King Creek Resort and Marina on beautiful Kentucky Lake.
Save some cash on our new Polaris from Polaris of Benton with the best deals possible on the #1 ATVs and side-by-sides in the industry. I'm Melissa with Polaris of Benton, and we would like the opportunity to earn your business right here in Benton, Kentucky. We have a huge inventory on hand, so whether you want to work hard or play hard, we are sure to have the Polaris for you, and we even install your accessories for free. Whether it's sales, service, parts, or accessories, we have what you need right here in Benton, Kentucky at Polaris of Benton. Come check us out.
We have an HDSA here in the Rance high definition system, and this, my friend, is all the fish we're after right here. They go from anywhere from about 5 feet down to, well, we're in 21, 22 feet. So the average fish was running 8 to 10.
We caught a lot of them 15, and had some on we couldn't do anything with. I mean, they would take off, and I had my thumb on. My thumb was red from putting it on the spool, trying to slow the fish down. They're just so powerful. Blast to catch, blast to catch. Oh! Woo. I just had one that just ran, just ran all over me up here. Oh! Wow, look here.
Did he break you?
I drew back a nub.
There are so many, I can't begin to tell you how many fish are. I mean, when you just idle up here, you'll see fish kind of swimming up the top. You can go anywhere, either a hump in the river, up next to the wall, and there's a huge amount of walls below the dam here that you can get up to. And what happens is those fish kind of get pushed up in there. So anytime you can find a corner like that or hump where, a little shallower water, you're gonna catch some fish. And they're in the current, but if you want to catch Asian carp, the key is to get out of the current. That's where they stack up. You know what's funny is, Randy?
You know that, they even stopped working.
Yeah, well, look, if you look, all them boats that were about 400 yards away from us are now about 100 yards away from us now. And I don't blame them. So. There are so many, I can't begin to tell you how many fish are in this short area. So when you cast in there, the likelihood of getting doubles is pretty good. And I can't tell you how many doubles we had. And we were switching rods, we were going underneath each other. At one time I was running around the backside of the boat.
We had wall to wall, screen to screen fish top to bottom. I mean, they were stacked in there like cordwood. Now Eric was the guide today. That's for sure. Eric was the guy today. I really enjoyed it, man. I loved it. Loved it. We kept 2 today. We're going to take them home. We're going to flay them out. My wife's going to take them and do a pistachio, Parmesan, olive oil paste. She's going to put Dijon mustard on. We're going to grill it. We're going to bake them. We're going to eat them. More and more people need to do that. If you catch these fish, put them on ice, take them home, clean them and eat them. You'll be shocked at how good they taste.
A few weeks ago, I took a couple guys down here, and they took them home, and they cubed them up. They did a little different, Randy I think is going to bake them. They cubed them up, they filleted them and cut them in cubes, and then they battered them up and deep fried them, and pan fried them, I should say, not deep fried, pan fried them. They said they were excellent.
Now, if you don't want to keep them, go ahead and pierce and spear the gut cavity and the bladder. Throw them overboard. They'll sink to the bottom. They'll become part of the food chain. Pretty simple. If you're not going to eat them, dispose of them properly. Eric, I got to tell you, buddy, it was an awesome day of fishing.
Time you work tomorrow.
I'll tell you, man.
You can tell people about it. Hopefully we show people to. I would just love to see a group of people that have some kids out here, and just let them, they catch something like that, they're hooked for life.
I've had a blast, man. I don't know what else I could say. It's a great day.
The only thing you say is, when are we going to do it again?
We're going to do it again, man. Kicking carp. Oh, no. Get over hugging him. Get over hugging him. I had a blast today. I'm just telling you, man. It was awesome.